fucking series of fucking frauds.
Speaking of frauds, apparently the Gorosei are frauds too.
No, I'm gonna have to check that. I don't trust Sparta. I'm gonna have to check that.
What if it turns out that the Gorosei are frauds?
No, no, they can't be on Fraud Watch 2. No, Kyle. Don't say that. At least the Admiral agenda is holding strong, brothers.
Imagine if one of the admirals say that they couldn't hold a candle to the Gorosei.
Oh, devil. Oh, man, you should be with me here, brother. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
How would you take that if the admirals say that they wouldn't be able to hold a candle to the Gorosei?
I would just say that every admiral just is under complete delusion, or the Gorosei are like Voltron, and they'll combine into one giant monster.
You thought our organization was called the Gorosei. No, no, no. I am Gorosei.
Bro, calling it now. They're gonna Voltron on fucking Gear 5 Luffy afterwards. I actually think the war for the One Piece is not going to be the pirates versus each other anymore. I think it's going to be the admirals show up and stop the other emperors, and the Straw Hats get through because of their armada. And then the Gorosei are just going to show up, and Imu. Oh, Imu might be the head, actually, because there is a theory that they're all his shadow. So, Gorosei can't be frauds yet, bro. No, not Fraud Watch, not yet. No, please. No, they just showed up. It's too soon. It's too soon. This isn't Jujutsu Kaisen.
What happened here?
Oh, is this the village?
You'll pay for this.
Jeremy, is there a reason you stopped speaking English?
What are you doing here? Answer me.
Are you gonna drop that air combo?
Aura!
Honestly, that's just a little silly. Stab it.
Not this time.
Oh, you guys already done the Infernal Shadow Boss? I guess Kyle did. I don't think that was on stream, though.
I haven't touched this off stream.
Did you kill a Shadow Boss the last time we were here?
Not that I'm aware of.
I was gonna say, Spar's like, oh, he killed a Shadow Boss. Did that happen? I don't remember a Shadow Boss occurring. I need to keep reminding myself to stop playing League of Legends on the days you stream. I say as I'm in another game, but like I really need to stop.
You've literally done it for fucking the last year and a half. Why stop now?
Because I keep losing. No. This is a recent thing. I decided to play a couple games before you started your stream last week, right? And that's what started my losing streak. I lost every game that day. Every fucking moron and tryhard, I guess, plays on fucking Wednesday.
All I'm hearing is that you should be on Fraud Watch.
Nah, bro. How can I be on Fraud Watch when I release videos, I release books? How am I on Fraud Watch, bro? I do everything I say. I'm a beast.
You lose at most games that you say that you're the king of shit.
I win every game I play with. What
No, you don't.
Did you guys do the Ifrit boss fight? Oh yeah, you fought yourself. Yeah, at the fucking in the temple. Yes. Also, Clive has the worst brother ever. Oh, my brother is here. I'm not gonna get rid of his trauma and tell him I'm still alive. I'm just gonna leave. Thanks, brother.
As you do.
Nah. I just gotta try deck building VV some more, and I gotta decide if I want to buy some copies of cards, but they're a little expensive right now, but they're dropping in price. I do play it every week though, so it wouldn't be a waste of money, but it's like, we'll see. Okay, actually, that's actually fine. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Bonnie is greater than Grossi? Nah, bro. Nah.
Also, the person I was working with yesterday got fired, so that was interesting.
Was that good news or bad news?
Yeah, he was a good person. He just, couldn't give instructions to save his life.
Is this your manager who got fired finally, or is it just a coworker?
Co-worker, team leader.
Your team leader got fired?
Yes.
Is this the team leader you've been bitching about the entire time?
Yes.
Oh, you must be so happy.
The bearers and those who sheltered them. For Empress Annibella's command.
I was gonna say, waiting on a team leader. I know that guy. Oh yeah, you still gotta kill your mother. I just saw Megatron's preview. It looks like they're gonna be using IDW feats as well. They are.
That doesn't matter. I've seen the preview, and they try so hard to make Megatron sound good, but it's so insignificant. So you know what they used
I saw
for
the preview
Frieza's
on
preview?
Reddit. Yeah, I saw. They used.
They
his first...
literally just used the Spirit Bomb energy from Kid Buu going across the universe, and it's just like, oh, they have way better feats now. And even when you compare it up to the one they use for Megatron, Megatron's one doesn't even stack up to that.
Nah, bro.
No, the best they got is moving across a galaxy compared to, energy moving across the entire fucking universe.
Fuck that. I completely disagree with that position. Dragon Ball characters do not move that fast. Fuck out of here. There's a valid case to be made. They do not scale to some of their energy attacks in terms of speed.
I guess you can take up the pedal then.
Oh, well, I guess they're just going to give it the same research they gave to Alex.
Honestly, if do you understand now where I said, there's no fucking way Megatron's winning this?
Bruh. That's when they bring out Galvatron! Let's go!
You know Galvatron's not a fucking transformation. You do realize
That's when we get Galvatron! Let's go!
You do know that Galvatron's not a transformation.
Galvatron!
Explain to me, what do you know about Galvatron?
It's Megatron's other form, but he gets it after he dies, if I remember correctly.
No, it's basically the form he gets when Unicron rebuilds his destroyed, body or spark. And he takes over Megatron's mind.
That's scalable!
No, it's really not.
That is scalable!
It's not scalable, because he usually has the power of, being fed to him by, Unicron.
Let me tell you why you're fucking wrong! I got kicked, that sucks. If they're actually going to be using IDW scale Megatron to stomp Frieza at that point, yeah, but you know how that
I know what you have to understand, they would scale basically Black Frieza higher than what they scale Broly.
Yeah, but IDW, Megatron's supposed to be like multiversal, I think, to like potentially low complex, but they don't do dimensional.
But that's how normal people would scale it. That's not how Death Battle would scale it. Because remember, under Death Battle's logic, technically Broly and all of Dragon Ball are all fucking multi-pluses.
We assumed Alex would be faster and cold. Look how that went.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother. We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Yeah, so we'll just see how it goes with that battle, but if Kyle's right, then it's not going to be pretty.
No, I can guarantee you they're basically just going to say, like, it's going to be a massive AP and speed stomp. Because I can already see what they're going to do. They're going to have Megatron activate the panic bubble. He's going to go in it. Frieza's going to follow him inside. Megatron's going to think he has him, and then Frieza's going to turn into fucking Black Frieza.
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
Oh, by the way, Kyle, when you get back to the base to go to the train, you should be able to change your clothes.
They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
Why would I want to change them?
This world judges their own crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Alright, guess we're going back to Sid's place.
We want to help. Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
Yeah, I gotta kill my mom first.
But it can wait. In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us. Alright. We'd best be quick. Last I heard he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here? Of course. We'll make sure they
Probably Barry is code for in the kitchen. We're rebels, Clyde. How do you think that we feed?
Just imagine that Sid's voice.
Chin up, kid. You get used to it.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
I feel like the actual freaking dialogue there wasn't needed. Like, okay, fine, shows were being followed, but like, maybe don't fucking show off the fucking message like that. Like, don't have him just do that evil cackle for no fucking reason.
How are we supposed to know he's evil? Would you like to join our party? Fine, seeing people saying I can change clothes, where do I go to change clothes?
Where do you go change clothes, Sparta?
And what do you want? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Is that all?
Make it quick. What's saying for you, dear?
The train area?
Anything else?
It looks better that way.
Yeah, alright, yeah. I'm just gonna have to avoid playing fucking this game on Wednesdays. Holy fuck, my teammates are fucking terrible.
Don't blame your teammates.
I literally have a teammate who's died 5 times.
Clive, was it?
Don't blame your
I
teammates.
literally cannot do anything to help them. I have my own lane to worry about. Why the fuck do you guys insist on being cheeky like this?
Don't blame them.
I'm literally telling you it's their fault. What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't do anything here either. Fuck.
Be better.
What do you mean be better? If my teammates feed, I can't win. It's a fucking team game. It's 1v fucking 9 at this point.
I believe you will find most interesting.
Be better.
That is literally not how this works.
Question for me. I should be happy to answer.
It's alright. Be better.
I fucking hate you sometimes. I will fucking kill you.
Hey. Listen to me.
Fuck you.
Listen.
Fuck you.
Don't mind me.
Just be better.
I refuse. Simply listen to you.
To be better, and you'll never progress.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant. Ifrit.
Okay, listen, if you don't play League of Legends, you don't get to talk shit about people blaming their fucking teammates. Actually play the fucking game before you say that shit.
Until my dying day.
There's a reason most League of Legends players blame their teammates.
True.
And while, yes, it's not entirely their teammates' fault they can't climb per se,
Salvation can only be
there are plenty of fucking games where you can blame it on your
We
teammates.
all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms?
Incredible revelation.
For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me.
This is the best Final Fantasy protagonist, Sparta.
Lives that I see now were
People should live instead of die.
be they bearers or beggars. Most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
He's my goat. I never want to hear you talk about Wolverine characters again. This man
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
It's a rhetorical question, Clive.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Mine or yours? We can kill both.
You're gonna find out they're both siblings.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be
Ah, yes, your average scene from Game of Thrones.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but ball and bluster.
Is that Arden?
allegiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
I think that's Arnold's voice actor.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. It is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean.
Damn.
It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of Great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. How much will that cost? And what of our legion? Shall we raise the furs? Someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not.
I want war,
Have much to do.
and you've all got to figure this shit out. Good day.
He's basically just like, yeah, I want to conquer everybody. You figure out how I'm going to do it. Have a nice day. Oh yeah, that was that was such a stupid meme I found on Reddit.
What, the one you sent me?
Yeah. How about you pursue some
Garrison
bitches?
at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Bahamut? Why would you want that trash ass fucking summon?
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not yet. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats were named. But where was it all gone? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens.
Are you telling me Sid's the only one who realized basic fucking reasoning?
For centuries, nations have
These crystals we use suck the energy from around us.
It's sucking
Perhaps
the
these
energy
big
from
ones.
around us.
Perhaps these big ones are not that good.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals?
We're gonna destroy them.
What? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I
God.
didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one,
Oh, is he gonna break the crystal?
what say you? Are you with me?
Easiest fucking yes you could do,
I
dude.
suppose it's about time I repaid your faith. You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Doesn't have the same dramatic effect.
It'd be kind of hard to stick a blade into like crystal and have it stay.
So it depends on the material it's made out of, but definitely not easy.
Need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking it.
So what gods Oriflamme?
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
It's probably a smart decision.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Speaking of Oriflamme, the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, something foul's brewing, and it's in time.
I mean, how strong can Bahamut honestly be? It's Bahamut. What's the worst that could happen?
It turns out our big enemy is Shinryu.
I heard Otto barking earlier. Clive, was it?
No.
So you're really going through with it? Sis been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known it. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
The funniest thing about Final Fantasy XV's god cosmology is that if you go without the novel, Ifrit's the strongest of the gods.
His legions are on the march.
He literally 1v5'd them and stalemated them.
Another war.
They couldn't even kill him. They had to seal him away.
Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's gods for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion.
And what was it? You have Arden, who can basically... Did he just make a pact with him, or did he actually... I'm trying to remember the DLC. Do you actually also fight Ifrit?
You do fight Ifrit, and you do corrupt and conquer him while he's alive.
Is making it to the capital, that's the problem.
So, yeah, no, but, poor Arden just gets screwed over because, you know, he just can't have nice things in life.
Has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you. I might just know of a way.
Liz.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
What the fuck?
Good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale.
Oh, so she runs a whorehouse.
If you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your job. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I was gonna say, he looks shady as fuck.
Oh wait, where's Mid at? We still haven't met Mid yet. Where is she?
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Poor Gav doesn't do everything for your bitch ass. How about you put some fucking work in, do something for yourself? You of all people should sympathize with fucking Gav in this case.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Who?
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Fuck.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Stimulate notifications. Hello, Southern
Should
Cross.
that plan fail? Well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest area? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately.
Bro, you're
I'll
being
meet you
thrown
in
to the bus.
Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
No, look at Sid, all happy he's got a proper family over there.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Wait, you guys actually went separately? What the fuck?
That'll be enough for today. But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
I hope you guys are having a nice day. I still have to do another 12 hours of work for my college class.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
But beyond that, it looks pretty solid. Apparently I got a fuck ton of assignments due fucking November, so that's gonna be shitty.
I see.
I gotta go talk to the college to see if I can still register in time for graduation, because technically I graduate next semester with a bachelor's.
Oh, does that mean you won't have any more school?
No, I gotta take one more year afterwards for to get my teaching credential. I think you had that too, right? You got your bachelor's, then you had to do one more year. Actually, you don't have a bachelor's, do you?
No, I've got a cert 3.
You got a what?
I've got a cert 3.
A certificate?
Yes.
Why do you call it a cert free? Call it a fucking certificate, you fucking Australian.
Yes.
Okay,
Cert.
why do you call
It's
it
short.
certificate cert free? I guess technically you are using 2 less syllables. But I'm not mad though.
No, you're just begrudgingly angry that I'm correctly using it.
I am begrudgingly angry in the sense that this is the stupidest way I've heard it be used.
Nonsense.
Fuck you, we'll call it cur-free? Oh, cert-free? Yeah, that's fucking wrong though.
It's not.
Literally fucking is.
No.
You can't just say no and then make that fucking all of a sudden be correct.
Northreach.
Yeah.
That's not how this works.
That is how it works.
No, that's not how any of this works.
It is how it works.
Bruh. And see, this is why your mom doesn't love you.
Are you speaking to your brother right now, or yourself?
I'm talking to you, Kyle.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
Is there another Kyle in here, or are you...
I'm talking about you, you fucking fuckstick.
Very weird and roundabout way of saying Joshua.
Wow.
The right to confiscate any objects.
I am on great terms with my family, I'll have you know.
Well, if it's anything like your writing, I bet.
Not like that. Wow. You fucking monster.
I'm not the monster.
You bastard.
In fact, is that something you whisper in their ear?
What the fuck?
Before your brother leaves the house, you just tell him, you never know when the monster will be in your closet.
What the fuck?
I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Damn, she's talking shit.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Damn.
Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it...
Too tired for all this, I'm gonna sleep, have fun. Larry Sauerkraut, you take care, man.
And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and those you seek in the holy capital.
Wow.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... His master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Poor Clive.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all.
Fuck, does he go off the dudes?
Oi, hold up.
Oh.
Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame.
Walks away, winks and kisses.
Filth.
Well, that was rude of him. He just insulted you for no reason.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they
But
didn't.
they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me,
I've
we
technically
can
spoken
speak
for.
more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Imagine if you have a quest in this like there is in Final Fantasy VII. It's like the remake where you have to haul yourself up.
Whatever it takes, Kyle.
No, you got a choice. You get to choose between
And if anyone requires her company,
Clive, Jill, or Torgal. Oh, she's a bit hairy. I've done worse.
You look stunning.
Bruh.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
No, Torgal. I'm sorry, Torgal. I had to be done. Torgal's just like, I'll never.
Thank you for seeing me through
Oh, yeah,
this.
you just hear him. Torgal's wanting to get in business. You hear from the background, Torgal, I need your help.
And
I need your help, boy.
It's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Bruh.
Proof of that trust. and hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything...
At the Iron what?
Flagon. Do you not know what a flagon is?
I do not.
It's a fancy cup.
I should probably start here.
That's pretty fucking disappointing, Kyle. I was expecting a little more.
Dame's brooch.
What would you think it was?
I don't know, like a fucking ship or something? I don't know.
She's still missing it.
Oh, come
If
come with me on my flagon.
Hey, hey, all the bitches love my flagon.
She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lean on my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room.
You know what? These are all
Something.
these are all get the point across. I'll send you a photo of what a flagon is.
It's fine, Kyle. I know what a flagon is now. It's a fancy cup.
Well, it's better than that. Yeah.
Which one is the flagon? They're all different types of cups.
They're all flagons.
That's a fucking jug. Motherfucker, that's a fucking jug.
What do you want from me?
The new escort the girls have been talking about.
I want you to stop making up words every time we hang out.
Poor boy.
It's a flagon.
The real work begins later on tonight.
Alright. I'll be back in like
Told you share a bed chamber
5 minutes.
with Etienne.
Bruh.
Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do.
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sort's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
The man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I like how this is literally just stalker shit. She didn't do anything to help. Are you back, Kyle? Kyle? Bruh. Anyways, hope you're all having a nice night.
Yes.
You say something, dog?
Yes, homie.
I've seen you around the field of late.
I'm surprised that Yu-Gi-Oh hadn't had like an implied prostitution deck.
that's a good point. That's a good question, actually.
Over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Brandon? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. Where's the dame's brooch? Doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Falls there nigh on every night.
Yes, now that I've got my Brawl Legend guidebook, I can
Clive.
finish off the skin hunting, and then it'll be
That remains to be seen.
scripting. It shouldn't take me all that long.
That's good.
What about you? Any projects you're working on?
Just a book and a New Vegas video, so nothing too crazy there.
I thought you already finished your research in New Vegas.
I did, but I still have to write the script.
The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Bro.
The markets are very
So overall, how are you feeling about this game?
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
It's a pretty decent game.
I see. So far, which would you say has had better experience, the Tales or this one?
Oh, I like Tales more, but this is still good.
Damn, so you're saying this is trash?
I'm saying it's trash. It's better than Ragnarok. I'm getting more entertainment than I did out of that.
That's not saying much of anything.
Damn, when you tell me you didn't like that movie?
If the people of Moore have deserted our sons,
I was just about to tell you I didn't like that game, and then I got the movie part. Kyle, do the side quest in this area, is Sparta's asking.
In all of the area? It's a big hub world.
He said do the side quest in this area, Kyle, so do the side quest in this area.
You, small child.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Is this the one?
Sparta, is this the one? He's not saying anything. This and another one. Oh, so now it's two!
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful, white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind.
Is this a fucking animal or a person?
I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before.
Yeah, for real, it's not a little creepy.
She must everything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
I think this is a
Case. Let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Oh, is this Chloe?
Did you just pull out your sword on
One of
that
these
woman?
fields. Ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
What if the pet in question is actually going to be a branded?
Now, I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Damn. It doesn't sound like an animal.
I was gonna say, just imagine you're gonna find out. Boom. It's a branded. Dude, you guys gonna be like, dude, get me the fuck out of here. These people are fucking crazy.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me? Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home.
Damn.
Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic.
Damn. Did I call it or did I call it?
It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That, the crystal's curse, that's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Hello, Ezra.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
I thought the little child was about to become a boss fight.
The child's like, don't tell me what to do.
I'm so sorry.
So what's the other side quest I'm supposed to be doing?
Oh no, Sparta, what's the other one he's supposed to be doing?
There's still work to be done. You, branded, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping.
What are you up to? Doing over there? Yeah, Zen, like I told you, TJ player got xenophobic to me again. Thankfully, this time seeing it didn't take any money.
Someone needs to learn to break his slaves. What kept you? You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell? Well,
Sorry about that, Newman.
Right.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that police girl price and see if she's dropped a little further.
sent me a branded with a
I beg your pardon?
for a change.
What?
Is over that way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
So I take it when Barter eventually answers, he'll either say yes or no, this is the one he wanted me to do.
Yeah, Sparta
Something's not right here.
Sparta's not actually like responded yet. I know, you're shocked. You're stunned even. I know.
Wolf, it's going to eat me.
Not if I can help it.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted you to do.
Don't let them get away. Get 'em, boy.
Damn, Clive!
Good job, me.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Dude, can you beat the shit out of this kid?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Just go kill dad. Be based.
Show me that Yuri.
Listen, all I'm saying is that this was Yuri Lowell. That dad would be dead in a heartbeat. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
There would be one less kid and one less.
Come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind.
Then why didn't he kill me?
You are entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
An unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see the brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people.
Just kill him.
Pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. We'll have the villagers fetch us another. Jaws powerful enough
The fact
its head clean off his
that this man's still alive is just ridiculous. What kind of protagonist is this, bro?
I'm wasting my time.
Bro, what is this turn the other cheek bullshit?
They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Alright, well at least you're gonna go bury the other guys, you know, it's not like they'll be fucking.
Lost their lives to this nobleman's sport.
Just wait and see.
More victims of the noble schemes. You must be Clive. How do you know my name? The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead. Is that what you're here to do? The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand? Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Bruh.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet? I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die.
Man, maybe you should have stopped that.
So little of sending us to the slaughter. Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Such attitudes don't always go unpunished. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's going to tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Dead or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will
I will say there's still, like, I mean, like, yes, it's nice justice was done, but
bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here.
It's done by the wrong hand.
yeah, it's not really something where I'd be like, oh, sweet.
This feels like something that, like, this feels like Batman syndrome, where it's like, Batman doesn't want to, like, kill them, but he doesn't care if somebody else does. You feel me?
It's not really a protagonist that I'd be, like, inherently rooting for with such clear fucking injustice, like, being done in front of him. It also doesn't help that he literally just gives up immediately and just says, more will die. You know, Clive, less would die.
I genuinely can't think of any of the other, like, Final Fantasy protagonists that would have stood there and let them get away.
It's such a passive thing where it's all like, dude, like, my man, grow a fucking spine.
Yeah, but, like, you understand what I mean, where it's just like, I can't see any of the other protagonists letting that slide.
None of the other protagonists will let that shit slide the way he did. None.
Most of them would have, like, beaten them black and blue, and a good couple of them would have put them in the grave.
Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
It's just not a satisfying moment.
Many traders stop to...
Especially because maybe we've been spoiled a little bit with the last couple of protagonists we've dealt with. Because, like, obviously, you know, you have Tales of Vesperia where Yuri literally kills every fucking corrupt person he runs into like it's his fucking job.
Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. That's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new
Well, this is what I don't get, is it's like, Where's the consequence come in if he kills people who disrespects him? He doesn't answer to anyone.
Why, of course I am. I am the good lady's servant.
Good question.
What is it that...
See, like, I would understand turning the other cheek if somebody else was going to get the blame for it in the end, and you're trying to protect them.
Well, no one's there to
But-
see you, so you could have killed him and no one would have been the wiser.
Well, it wouldn't matter whether somebody was there to see them and see you or not. You don't answer to anyone.
I think technically right
You
now you do have the brooch of the whorehouse.
Well, the other noblemen sure as shit didn't seem to notice.
Okay, so it's morally broke as fuck. It's not that he's morally broke as fuck. It's it's the problem a lot of media has nowadays with characters. There is no reason for Clive to not have just been like, all right, yeah, time to fucking, time to die. And yet the fucking story is like, nah, it's a bad thing. Because to be clear, that's how they're treating it. They're treating it like, oh.
They're treating it. The worst part is they're treating it as if, like, if Clive was to retaliate, he would have been in the wrong.
Yes, they're treating it like they're both equal wrongs. That's the issue here. Is that is not how this should be. That is not how this situation should be treated. Again, they were feeding them to fucking wolves for sport. I think it should go without saying that that's not fucking cool, Clive.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Wait, Torgal's with you?
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the ditch.
And now you're killing the wolves who you said were victimless. I want to remind you guys that Clive literally just got done saying that the wolves weren't to blame, and look at what he's doing. A hypocrite to the very end, eh, Kyle? Bro, that should be fucking the rich man and his son right now, not these poor wolves. Clive, you're taking your rage out on the wrong people. Clive, you don't have to go Super Saiyan on that. Clive's not listening anymore. Oh no.
If it breathes, it dies.
Bruh. Unless, of course, it's a human being.
No, I'll say this right now. When Clive inevitably sees his mother, I hope he actually goes through it with killing her and not just, like, turns the fucking cheek.
Clive's gonna be like, no, Mom.
Because she literally gave away their entire, like, she basically gave up the entire country.
For some dick.
Yeah, to basically also spite his father.
It is fair, Newhan. It is fair.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I'm sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Morvis and dealings. Doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with the dame waiting. We all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, we'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
There won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now.
Fuck's sakes. Why did I come if you're gonna go look for her yourself?
Kyle. She's worried.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing the fire here of a protagonist who should be, you know... lot of tough shit was being talked about, you know?
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
No, like, I'll say this now, like, the game will, like, literally break me if, like, when you see Clyde's mother and he doesn't kill her. I hope it's not just a stern talking to.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Ah, I see we're not going to mention the fact that got her killed. I see.
Occupational hazard.
I mean, I guess you're technically right there.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. Well, thank you again. Any trouble on the way?
I'm gonna look at the Japanese of that bar quest, see if anything changed.
I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Hey guys, that quest always felt a bit out of character for Clive to me. They would not change the cutscene that substantially, which means that Clive still doesn't kill them.
Well, the problem is as well, like we have nothing suggesting thus far that Clive, outside of trying to find like the person who killed his brother, to be vengeful in any way.
That is true.
Like, I think out of all the protagonists, I think the only one you could argue is like probably close to being as passive as like maybe Cecil, but even Cecil would have killed them.
It's just such a weird, easy slam dunk moment where you're just like, meh. Oh, your wife doesn't like you fucking looking around, apparently.
Like, do you feel it was one of those things where they were trying to like hammer like a moral thing of like turn the other cheek?
Yeah.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
The shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sanbreque.
Not the most. Which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to that.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by the Hammer. That's not important.
Sid, if the mother crystals truly are the cause of the baby's death, what I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
You haven't noticed the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care about one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons, and sung in a cell to rot.
Damn, Sid, you need to stop with all these facts.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. Our kind could wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
What makes them think they have the right to use us?
Well, no one stopped them.
Leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
To the nobleman weak for a broken man, a torn tunic. Our fate means nothing to them.
Damn.
No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried. Nothing ever gets through. Well, this simple not ready to listen. Just how we're talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. Are you happy for them to call you out? The people you mean to rob of their comfort, are you happy for them to call you out?
That'll do me.
Might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. It means my deeds will be remembered. I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Damn.
But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Said the outlaw. I will say I do like this Sid. I think he's a pretty cool character. I bet Sid would have killed that fucking father and fucking son.
There are not nearly enough men here. It's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignments as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to be?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claim.
That's half the fun of it. Life's too short for a perfect plan. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Aye, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and change. You must embrace them always. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the other sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the and change.
God, he's just like fucking you. It's funny, but I fucking hate him because I'm in Clive's position right now.
What was that sly little comment?
Nothing, Kyle. Nothing.
Oh, go on. Well, what did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just saying how I can empathize with Clive right now. Just so much. I also understand what it feels like to have the guy who sounds like an Australian lead me astray. And then when things go wrong, oh, it's just a chance to grow and improvise.
Well, we're not wrong.
God. I really hope at some point we can try playing RPG together, but I also don't want to because I feel like you're just going to screw me over at every possible turn. And it's not
Also,
even going to be like intentional, it's just going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I thought grabbing the gold from the pedestal in the ancient temple was a good idea.
it's such an awkward position.
Such an awkward fucking kick.
Stood a chance.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy Cyberpunk's new DLC. I hear it actually made the game a lot better.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Oh yeah, the new Castlevania series came out.
Oh yeah?
Good.
Any good?
I have not watched it. I only watched a bit of the original series. I'm not, believe it or not, Kyle, but I'm not really a Castlevania guy. I have its ass? What do you mean it's ass?
Who's that, Devil?
No, that's Nello. Currently, right now, it's just Nello. I think Unit's in the background, but as far as I know, I think it's just Nello. Yeah, Nello's not what I'm talking right now.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects pinned to be squashed into. You will find my mortar and I
Fuck me!
happy to oblige.
Oh, yeah, good luck swinging that around anytime soon.
Then let's shut him up.
Castlevania Nocturne new series, its ass. Is it?
I'm flying!
Bruh.
It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Yeah, so I didn't really watch, I didn't watch Nocturne. Well, I certainly going on. Oh, wow. That's funny.
Well,
So, there's this guy at the Fist of the North Star server, because I guess they're doing interviews with the authors and asking them questions and releasing them daily for the 40th anniversary. Jackie is the third son of the four Hopewell brothers. Please tell us why you were able to become a successor candidate. Since he was chosen as Ryukin's adopted son, does that mean he also had the potential to become a successor? Jackie was strong enough, wasn't he? It's just that the other siblings are abnormal.
yeah, you told me about that one.
No, so this is a new one. This is a new confirmation again that Jaggy literally is successor level. It's just that his fucking brothers were just fucking the cream of the crop.
It was just unfortunate. Yeah, because doesn't he say that it's just unfortunate that three successors existed at the same time?
So Ryukin only says 2, but the other people all say that Toki would have been the successor if it had not been for his disease. Which, actually, it is confirmed it's radiation poisoning, and it is confirmed that Yuria also has radiation poisoning as well, one of the guidebooks. So, something is wrong. There's missing information. I think Toki did clean the radiation off the floor at this point. Because Jaggy is outside as the bombs fell, and everyone else got out immediately after the bombs dropped. Or like 2 weeks later. So, someone is fucking doing something. Hey, folks want a political belief than telling a good story? Well, it's because Castlevania doesn't have a good story. Oh yeah, I haven't been able to call my mail department to see if what the price is to mail you a guidebook, so I'll do that tomorrow probably.
Neat.
Devil is trying to consider streaming tomorrow, but you stream tomorrow, so we'll do that. Also, my brother's taking back to PlayStation. I already told you that, so yeah.
I don't know why you make it sound like we'll never play again. You will literally get his 5 when he's done playing Spider-Man.
Maybe not this time, Kyle. Maybe he'll try to 100% it. I really don't. Like, I understand why you want to get a PS5, that's fine. But we kind of both agree that Spider-Man 2 looks like fucking trash, so I don't know why he wants to buy that in particular. I mean, he bought Spider-Man 4. It's on the PlayStation 4. I just think it sucks. I think it's not a good Spider-Man game. I think it plays too much like the Arkham games.
Yes. I think it tells a good story. I don't think it's a good game.
Yeah, especially when I've already watched all the cutscenes. I don't really feel like playing the game, you know?
Well, that's all you need to do is watch the cutscenes, and you, like, it's enjoyable enough if you just watch the cutscenes.
Yeah,
like, you feel me?
It's a good Spider-Man story. Yes, it's a great Spider-Man story, I'd say. But it's like, it's just not a good fucking game.
Yeah, until they also decided to make Peter look like Tom Holland, which was fucking ruined it.
Yeah, the change was weird, but you know...
Not weird, it's so fucking jarring because it doesn't even look good. Like, it's one of those things that where, like, it looks gross. If you see his original face model, it looks great.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, that's what I was gonna say is, like, if it wasn't for the original face model being so good... it wouldn't be so bad.
I'll never get used to that. The Kashiko know he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duties of death in this place. Not that Sylvester cared.
Sid, are you gonna give us your sad backstory already?
Breathe deep of the blessing, my friend.
Also, I gotta say that you understand why I say Clive was OOC in that side quest, because Dealer shown multiple times later in the game that he's willing to kill actual scumbags.
The workers couldn't survive this.
We'll see.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. Either won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what he's done to everyone else.
If Clive doesn't kill his mom, bro, worst protagonist this year we've experienced, I think.
Well, hang on. Well, we're getting the conclusion to 7's remake.
No, it's gonna be a 3-parter. I think there's gonna be a 3rd part after this one.
I don't think there is.
You understand?
Because they're going past the golden saucer.
Yeah.
They're basically there's nothing for them to really like adapt after that.
I think it's gonna be a trilogy, but the conclusion's gonna be completely original.
What do you think? It's going to confirm the theory that it's the one from Advent Children?
Yeah, 7 Remake is a 3-part game. Yeah, there's gonna be a 3rd part. Well, Kyle, you have to remember that a lot of Final Fantasy VII's original game is open world exploration. And in today's day and age, it's not that simple anymore. So they're gonna put a lot more shit in. So it'll probably only go. Actually, no. I think it'll stop. Well, no, because you can't have the Cloud memory thing, can you anymore? Because Cloud knows about Zack's memories on his now, doesn't he?
No.
I have the remake. I just never beat it.
The thing that changed is that you find out that Zack is actually still alive.
Alright, let's get Zack to come back and clap Aerith's cheeks, because my boy deserved that victory.
Which kind of fucks with the memory thing, because isn't he supposed to get that from Zack after he dies?
No, he gets it from Zack when they're both stuck in the fucking tube and are both being like, they're both being...
And if you're gonna call me cute...
What the hell?
The problem is, like, I can already see kind of what they're gonna have. They're basically gonna have like a fucking love triangle thing between fucking Aerith, Cloud, and fucking Zack.
No, Zack is in another timeline. The fact of the matter is that Zack is going to show up at some point. They wouldn't play their hand like that if he's not going to show up at some point. Also, I hope Ozra has successfully acquired his apartment. Ah, it's tomorrow. If that boy can get that apartment, his life's gonna be so much better.
With a lot of this transfer, then that temperature comes through.
You can fly.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Is he scared?
Some help. Hold on.
You know, when you know a character can fly, you can't take shit like that seriously.
Well, he can't.
You feel me?
He can't. If you're talking about fucking specifically Sid, well, they've kind of established he can't use his powers freely without fucking causing issues. So I think that's why he's refusing to fly. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
In fairness to Sid, that's not Sid not being spry. That's the bridge breaking under his weight because 200 people already jumped on it. Also, how old is Sid even supposed to be in actual context? Because, like, he looks like early 50s, maybe early, like, late 40s.
I don't think he's that.
He's
Hang on,
not
I'll
that.
look it up.
You're gonna look it up? You're not gonna let the fucking omnibus Noah Sparta here answer?
Uh, 44.
He's 44? Oh, he can fuck right the hell off then. He also was a war general, and
This is madness.
I'm on page 170 of the book. Let's go. I guess I also gotta start design. I guess not designing, but I guess I gotta start deciding on new sprites for the New Vegas video. If I do go that route. I know I at least need some new sprites for the green-haired girl. I guess I could just keep the others in their normal clothing. I feel like it'd be more fun to have them in theme. It's like 7. It's gonna be like, well, actually no, because their legs aren't shown, so it'll probably be like, probably still like $7 a character. Because technically they're more or less from the waist up. Because I mean, you don't care about this one. Neither of you guys. I'm still gonna talk about it anyways. Because none of the sprites in the actual Earthside video have legs. It's like one of those magics of editing thing. You know how like well, Kyle, you didn't watch Star Wars, right?
I've seen it.
You see A New Hope?
Is that the fourth one?
Yeah, the fourth one. You seen the fourth one?
Like 8 years ago, yeah.
Okay, you remember that old fuck in the Empire? Really old, looks like a fucking skeleton almost. Really thin old guy.
Palpatine?
No. episode 4 or 5?
I watched all of them at some point, but again, it's been like 8 years.
Okay. What I was going to say is that in episode 4, there's a very serious character who is like very deadpan, very serious, very evil. But because most of his camera shots never showed his actual pants, he would show up to work in shorts and sandals and would just have the costume from his waist up. Video games do this a lot too, where it's all like, if you never see something, quite a few games will not actually finish doing that area. A lot of people praise it when they do finish it, but I actually disagree. I think games cutting on resources to not do shit that's never going to be seen, I think is fine.
Well, it's a waste of assets.
A good example of this, I think, is like in Nier Automata, the white city you go to in the game. For context, Kyle, because you never played Nier Automata, there is a completely created white city underground, but you can't go through it. But from what I understand, it's all 3D modeled and rendered, so it's all real. I guess people do like that, but like it does nothing for like the old.
That's such a waste if you can't actually like go there.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's this fetish people have nowadays, where it's all like you got to give me like an actual entire scenario. You got to like model it all completely, otherwise I think this game is trash. It's a very silly notion.
Well, as a developer, I would literally look them deadpan in the face and be like, "But you'll never go there. Why does it matter?"
Oh yeah, One Piece live action got confirmed for season 2.
Is that supposed to be going over all of Alabasta?
I think season 2 is covering all of Alabasta. I think.
Fuck, that is going to be really hard to stick all of that stuff in. Because Alabasta itself not a particularly small arc.
You mean when they get to the island?
Yeah.
You're
Like
right.
the the Alabasta arc itself is not particularly small.
You're right. You're right. I guess I also gotta spend time designing the new freaking the new decks to have switch over from Ren. I have an idea for some of the cards already when Yuhin's ready, but have to actually design like how it works. My life used to be so simple once again. Very simple. I used to have an easy life once a long time ago. What was me?
You still have it.
What was me? What was me?
You still have an easy life.
Feel sympathy for me. No, do it. Did I tell you today that I was bitching about my ankle because it was hurting? to the basically like the guy I've been working with for construction for like the past 3 weeks after school, and he's all like, "Oh yeah, man, I broke my ankle in '85," and I just turned to look at him like, "Oh no, I can't play the ankle card against him." And then he gives me his spiel of all his injuries, and I'm like, "No, stop it, please."
Yeah, never compare injuries when it comes to like people who do actual fucking labor. You'll fucking lose.
Fuck you.
And you'll look like the biggest. You will look like the biggest soft cock.
Why? What? Is that
Bro,
really
I've got
an
an injury.
Australian
Bro,
phrase, soft cock?
Bro, I've got a fucking injury resume that'll make you look like a bitch.
Bring it fucking on. I want your surgeries. I want your fucking sick days.
I can't see a thing.
What do you mean you can't see a thing?
Someone's moved it.
There's a fucking fire right there. Easy. I had it easy once, then I broke my ankle, bro. Bro, that's literally a start to my anime. You know how, like, in Avatar, they're like freaking, and then, you know, the Avatar vanished? I'd be like, my life was easy. It was smooth. And then my ankle broke, and it just all went to hell from there. Make no mistake.
It was smooth, like my brain.
Bruh. Do I look like a God of War skiller to you?
The way you try and get everything you can for Kratos, yeah.
Bro, he's star level. Just accept it.
Bro, have you come to a final conclusion yet with all the evidence?
The conclusion is there's just not enough evidence to support anything too high. I'm just looking through for star level before I like call it quits.
And you haven't found anything.
I have a statement. There are galaxies in Ragnarok.
And no one scales to him.
Fuck you.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
So you're about to commit a terrorist act on your entire planet. It's just like Final Fantasy VII all over again.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in. A little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. A tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started.
How did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
He goes up to someone in a wheelchair.
So, what's Bahamut's position in the verse currently then? Because he squared off against another icon and then just immediately dipped, so he can't be that much stronger.
Well, he also kind of like was matched blow for blow by Odin.
That's right, he was fighting Odin. I was gonna say, who the fuck was he fighting again? And I'm assuming they're all comparable in power. Even if some are weaker than others, I wouldn't say they're that far off from each other. Unless Bahamut's he's the fourth strongest icon? So what,
Off?
is Ramu what, the fucking seventh? Like, how the fuck did Ramu lose then?
But how could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
You'll see. Do we get an actual ranking at some point, or are you just saying that like based on like feats? It's kind of weird Bahamut's the fourth strongest.
I think it's the only time in the series where he's treated as like not like the peak of the summons.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That in his base form, at his peak, he's above Odin. What, so the icons get transformations? Oh, okay, let me rephrase that way, it makes more sense. The icons get transformations into a second icon form. Yeah, I was gonna say, I just realized how weird it is for fucking me to say, do they transform? Yes, of course they transform. They transform into the fucking monsters. Oh, select few do? Okay. So if I had to make a guess, don't answer this question, but if I had to make a guess, I'm going to say Ifrit doesn't get a second form. I'm going to say that Shiva does. I think you're going to have your base form for the entire game, and you're just going to power through everything.
What, you find that Ifrit's that powerful?
No, you're going to find out that, like, your brother's going to amp you with his Phoenix power, and that's how you do it. Because technically there shouldn't be two icons of the same element, allegedly. But I call bullshit. I'm pretty sure Bahamut and Odin fall into the same element, technically.
Well, wouldn't they both fall under light?
Yeah. So... Oh, is Alexander in this game? Oh, that'd be so cool if Alexander's in the game. I think it's called Alexander. It's not called Alexandrite, is it? Pretty sure it's called Alexander. You know what I'm talking about, right, Kyle? The fucking giant fucking castle?
Yeah. Imagine somebody transforms into that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That'd be fucking sick.
Imagine that's just the Emperor and we're just in him right now.
Oh, dude. The Emperor's entire kingdom is actually his icon form. Bahamut is the light icon and Odin is the dark icon. Wait, Diabolos isn't in the fucking game? What the fuck?
What's not in the game?
Diabolos isn't in the game? What gay shit is that? Bruh. Bruh.
Do we ever get to see, like, Carbuncle?
No, it's because apparently in this game, Odin's darkness. He's the icon of darkness.
Why?
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it.
Bruh.
Let's just be careful then.
I will admit, it is a very pretty cave.
It looks like an Elden Ring. It looks like an Elden Ring fucking area, honestly. All right, now blow it up. Ifrit, is that you?
Where did that come from?
Maybe in front of you? Cerberus? Oh, it's just a wyvern.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well, you were saying how this is kind of like an Elden Ring fight.
Always.
I always feel kind of bad because like I want you to give Elden Ring a try at some point or a Dark Souls game, but I feel like you would not like it. And that's
Is it the combat, or do you think I'll just like crack the shits?
I think you would just hate it in general for the combat and shit that goes on. I think Kyle would like Sekiro. I don't know if he would, honestly.
Are you two gonna help?
No, you got it, bro.
Where's he off to now?
Look out!
Not this time.
Jeez, I can't even keep up anymore.
You're not the old man, Kyle. Keep fighting. God, your primers are fucking worthless.
What's that?
Your primers are worthless.
They're not doing anything.
Work harder.
I am.
Pick up their slack.
What do you think I'm doing? Dragon Dance? Oh no, he's up to his special attack. He's raising his speed. Team doesn't get that.
I'm sorry, I'm a failure and I don't read all your basic ass fiction.
It's a move in Pokemon.
Even worse.
I feel like you're the type of person if you were to give Pokemon a go, you'd actually like fucking love it.
I've played Pokemon before, you know.
I don't believe you.
I played it a long time ago. Because, believe it or not, Kyle, there was once a time in my life where I actually was a fan of Nintendo's products. I know, you're shocked, you're stunned. But even I have to admit that the Game Boy is just the goated. Game Boy's just goated, bro, what can I say? And once, a long time ago, I played Pokemon on the Game Boy. Long time ago. And it was ass! Although, all joking aside for a minute, I probably didn't appreciate the game as much as a kid as I probably might now. Game Boy was mid-Nintendo, the DS was better.
High five.
You two are the dumbest motherfuckers I have ever had the misfortune of meeting.
Bro, I'll just say this to you right now. Do you know what console had the best Mario Kart? The original DS, Mario Kart DS, the best Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8 was better.
No, it fucking wasn't.
The DS was fucking trash, bro.
The DS was fire.
It was fucking garbage. First off, the two-screen shit was fucking silly because not every game used it, and some of the games that did literally did nothing with it. It was just a fucking gimmick. Number two, actually, I did appreciate.
Like 90% of them that had it did use it.
Motherfucker, are you telling me that like my cousin's games were just every single game that just wasn't fucking using it?
Probably, because all the ones I played, basically it was essential.
Also, the 3D one was just fucking terrible.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond.
That hurt my eyes, so I never put the 3D on.
Yeah.
Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our gang before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean wanted. I just hope, in the
Here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Oh, Torval doesn't count as a person?
And it all starts here.
No, Torgal does. Jill doesn't.
Oh, bruh.
What?
No, Kyle. No, you saved the base comments of Red Dusk. Yeah, Kyle beat that woman. He already did. Oh, I'm doing.
We're almost there.
Why does all Final Fantasy games start with terrorism?
Not me.
We're with you.
Not all of them.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Final Fantasy 1 starts regardless of terrorism. Final Fantasy 2 starts with the terrorism of the Emperor. Final Fantasy 3...
Doesn't.
No, you're wrong. It has to have terrorism somewhere at the beginning. No. No. No!
Final Fantasy...
4, you literally bomb a town.
That was by accident.
That's still terrorism. Some
Final
fantasy games start
Fantasy
with
8
sexism.
doesn't.
Final Fantasy 8, you are the terrorist!
That's 7.
Bruh. 7, literally, you're a terrorist too!
Alright, what about 9?
You are actually starting a terrorist attack in 9 at the start.
That didn't work.
It's just that like it's accidental.
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
And you don't have anything for 10.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of stainless steel.
Oh, my car just goes in there.
Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Oh great, I got to carry Sid out. I wonder if Sid, dude, imagine if Sid dies right now and you're just gonna play the rest of the game dealing with the problems he made.
It just flashes the 10 years later.
Of course the white guys compare size.
That's more like it.
It's a good Ramu design, I'll give it that. I'm not sure if it's my favorite, but it's a solid Ramu design.
It's a bit hard to fuck up Ramu.
You're not wrong. Alright, you have just committed global terrorism.
Neo X-Death?
Oh fuck, it is X-Dead. It's the Void.
What is that?
X-Death?
No, it's good. It's Cloud of Darkness.
I was joking. Oh.
I need a freight.
That's a big bastard.
Come to me.
Is he having a Hulk moment during Infinity War?
Just get X-Dead. For thousands of years I lay dormant. Alright, so she was going to have to get involved, it seems. Clive, you can try doing something. The wolf!
Hold on.
My staff.
Yeah, probably goes away. If anything happens to the wolf, I hunt you down. Okay, you gotta protect the wolf, it seems.
Where the hell am I?
Oh, what the fuck? It's like, hey, your friend just shoved this through my chest. It's not very cool. Wasn't very cash money of them. Bro, are you gonna absorb the powers of the void?
You again. Where are you? What do you want?
You again. Where are you? What do you want?
Still alive.
Fuck. He's still alive.
Maybe Sid should have used a bigger fucking staff. No, he's struggling to get out. Is he gonna fight you with it? I love how he tries to break it, and he's just like, "All right, that's not happening. Let's just do this."
That's kind of fat.
Man, imagine needing the power of the gods directly in order to do anything. How do you think the word "fuck" was created in Final Fantasy? Probably the same way it was created here. Fuck's not a word that like meant anything before. Like it meant like. You know, I won't. You know, that's actually a good point because the origins of certain words are always kind of interesting. Bro's still struggling. Yeah, it's kind of like they, because did you know that they actually meant singular, like when it was first created?
No.
Yeah, they.
Whoa!
What a shitty laser.
What else can he do?
Boy. I love the fucking Virgil boss fight in DMC reboot.
Stay down.
What, are you playing the reboot?
No, it's because this attack is similar to it's similar to freaking Hollow Virgil's sword attack. Oh, did he finally break free? Holy shit, finally. Okay, that was a lot. Oh.
Is it yours?
It's mine.
Is it yours?
Ifrit, when he senses the power he can steal. got the beats. Oh, is this gonna be an icon battle?
Bang, bang, pull my devil trigger.
Kyle, it's not a devil trigger. Just. It's not a devil trigger.
I remember now. I had a fire.
Alright, Kyle, apparently this is the true icon battle according to Sparta. So, apparently this is where you can go nuts.
I love my Stormfall fights.
What a shame we never got to play Storm 4 against each other. I mean, I'm not very good at it, but I'm pretty sure you're not very good at it either.
Typhon. Sounds familiar. Isn't he also a summon in some of the other Final Fantasy games?
Yes. Typhoon, I believe, is something, yes.
He's named like Typhoon to begin with.
I'm saving up for a new computer. That's good, 15 man. That's good. Typhon, not Typhoon. I don't care. This guy literally took one spear from Sid and was stuck in the same spot for like 30 minutes. So, how does it feel so far, Kyle?
The same as the other Icon battles.
Use Blaze Kick. Quick, Ifrit, use Double Kick.
No, double kick has a chance to miss, and then it deals recoil damage. That's not fair.
You got this.
How many more could there be?
He's digivolving.
That's fine. If he's digivolving, his turn's gonna end right now because it's gonna go back to your memory.
No, if it's anything like Digimon, he'll turn into a hot woman for some reason.
Oh, for a second I thought he just did. Wait.
I was gonna say I was fucking kidding.
Oh, that actually reminds me a little bit fucking of regarding Gojo being a fraud.
So I find the transgressor.
Regarding the Gojo fraud allegations, a little further, I think I mentioned last time in the last chapter that Sukuna got his original form back.
Yes.
There is no confirmation of his AP getting stronger, but in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen, you can do specific magical chants and hand signs to increase the power of your attacks by like 100%. And because he has 4 arms and like 3 mouths, during a fight he can always chant and do the hand signs. So I guess Gojo technically fought a weaker version because he couldn't keep amping his own abilities. So yeah, Gojo is looking.
That's looking pretty terrible. So the thing that people didn't want has come to pass.
Yeah, so the only argument left for Gojo winning is if he confirms in his
Whoa!
Kyle, dodge the fucking wall.
I'm trying!
Kyle, it's a fucking wall, mate. Well, it looks like Kyle's getting excited with the icon battles a little bit. Oh my goodness, that attack gave me a little PTSD for Strangers in Paradise. That's a Tomberry move. Fuck Tomberries, man. Tomberries are not okay. They should not exist.
Okay, this fight's actually kind of sick.
It better be. They sold the game on this. And there's probably like another like 7 or 8 fights that are exactly like this. Well, not like exactly like this, but you get what I'm saying.
They're exactly like this.
Probably. Most of the icon battles after this are different besides like one. I don't know, Sparta. You said Clyde was a good protagonist, bro. I don't know, man. Can you really be trusted? Clyde's very passive. Oh, they put some fucking pep in your stuff. What the fuck are you doing?
Yup. I thought I could have outran it.
Yeah, maybe if you did something more than walk at 1 mile an hour.
At least we know there's light speed reaction.
Prove those are lasers and not just beams.
Fuck off.
Prove those are lasers, not energy rays. Oh, you got the spirit bomb.
I bet someone could calc that.
Is there a guidebook for Final Fantasy 16 or not? Isn't the fire still in the air?
Did he Goku it? He fucking Goku'd it!
He absorbed it.
He's... Oh my fucking god, he's gonna freeze at him.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, it's still there. There is a
No,
guidebook?
he did the actual turnaround and everything.
Is there a guy at Final Fantasy 16? If there is, then Kyle's gotta get it. What's
Sparta, get it.
Face? Sparta, get it. What was that fucking face he was making? He just looked like he had the worst nut.
Good, now how do we get out of the hyperbolic time chamber?
Sparta said you get it. You got money, Kyle? Why don't you buy it? Those were Sparta's exact words.
No, because I've got bills coming up. You love this game. Buy the guidebook. Properly scale it. Show your love for the series. Show your love for this game. Are you a real fan of this game?
Sid, are you dead?
Enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
It's just an art book. The art book will have probably some lore. Oh, I was fucking kidding. Is it really gonna dip this early on? Oh!
You know who you are. But if you think I'm gonna let you have him.
And if you think I'm gonna let you have him.
Fuck! Oh, I thought he stabbed Clive through the face.
Think again.
Say hello to the god of this game. Speak English, you dunce motherfucker!
God, you probably said the same thing when you're playing Bayonetta when the Cardinal Virtues came on, didn't you?
Bruh.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life.
God, Clive gave him one motivational speech and he turned his entire life around.
His fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point?
I made a choice.
So, I made a choice.
He's giving you the blessing.
Crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive.
Crystal's
And if it's
blessing
an
is
outlaw,
a
the world
prison,
needs
Clive.
to help it break free.
And if it's an outlaw, the world needs to help it break free.
Easy.
Stop.
I can still get
Please.
one better.
I can think of none better than you.
Damn. And now you have one of the best move kits in the game that isn't Odin or Shiva.
While we're here, you wouldn't have any holes in you, Jill.
You know, you could say the moment's bad, but I feel like it's what he would have wanted.
Look, the moment's bad, but perhaps like the Avatar, I should have all the elements.
Kyle, when you gonna stream Prototype? Kyle, didn't you already stream Prototype?
I already streamed Prototype 1 and 2.
Pimp Demon, he already streamed Prototype way back when.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Oh, brother, you're alive. Can I have your power too?
Well, you already have his power, technically.
Not all of it.
What are you gonna do, beat it out of him again?
Not if he doesn't make me.
Well, I never saw it, so it doesn't count.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
That's Roxas.
Do you remember me? I saw you protect them. That was very brave.
Say be like, I have too much angelic voice and drip, I have to die.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
Oh, this is Ultima?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know
Apparent. Oh, it's feathers. I thought they were cherry blossoms for a second.
But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Alright, I'll just kill you right now then.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
Seriously?
Will leave. My brother. Alone.
You know Sid did more damage to him than you did, right?
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
Get flames for nothing.
fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
The Ultima just being like, bro, just give me my vessel. Why can't I just have my vessel in peace, bro?
These are not flames of destruction.
These are not flames of destruction.
Forgotten already who I am.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Are you fucking kidding me? You still have this problem?
Just try and get my brother now.
Just try and get to my brother.
Well, hang on. Hang on. He just acknowledged that was a what would you call it? An aspect of Ultima.
Yeah.
So that did nothing.
So what is kind of implied from that conversation is that Ultima's forms can only last so long outside of wherever it resides. Who calls a child Clive? Good question. Joshua, take this. Flames of War. I don't know. I don't know how the story is like. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the story so far. I feel like the pacing's just a little fucking off everywhere, you know? Are these your friends? Seriously?
Not without this.
Not without this.
It is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolus?
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolus?
Necessary.
Oh. The fuck is Titan doing? Titan needs to sit the fuck down. Chill the fuck out. I mean, you knew we went on a secret mission.
Oh, Qatar.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
Sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find.
Wonder if they taste nice.
Chocobos? You sick fuck. Chocobos are our friends.
They're big chickens.
How fucking dare you?
What?
Damn it, Sid. I like you, but you got us in a lot of trouble.
Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives,
Oh, 5 years have passed.
Are you fucking kidding me? Gosh darn it! I can't take this shit seriously anymore, bro.
It's another time skip. Oh, he learned from Daddy Noctis with that facial hair.
Damn.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very...
Sorry, your Cole vs. Alex video? Hello, CD. Chocobos and infestation? No.
What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Your comrades don't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a godforsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
Who else is gonna fucking do it?
Yeah, man. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
The more I go through the story, the more connections between like him and Alfin I'm finding.
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Ooh.
You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Yeah, that's good. Let me try out my electric powers.
I will say for the record, at least in the 1v1 scenario, Clive would probably win because Alfine does need her around to use the flaming sword. Well, no, because he has the power of the Sovereign, so he doesn't really need the flaming sword, does
Yeah, he can activate it on his own. But you also have the problem of like, I think thus far he has better scaling. But we'll see by the end of this.
Why doesn't Clive just not go there and kill the Kupo's guards? That'd be intelligent.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend. Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
This should be easy.
I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
You know, why are you scared of fucking Titan? You have like 3 fucking like blessings on top of it. Like, what the fuck are you scared of? And she's still Shiva. Like, you can just 2v1 him.
It's going to be alright.
Correct me if I remember correctly, Shiva stalemated Titan in the beginning.
They fought each other.
They stalemated.
I have to question, was Sid really that popular that you would need to carry his name like this? Cause like Sid was running a ragtag group of people. Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck, Bill Winking Cole? Yes. Why the fuck does he need to like fake his name to Sid? Why not just start the rebellion up on his own?
Sid died
And you want to know what? I bet in the entire time you've been doing this, Kyle, your mother still has not been killed yet.
Probably not the sow.
It's to honor Sid. More like Clive just wants to remind himself who the fuck he needs to blame when his life goes badly. Titan technically has the Royal Guard abilities in this universe. And? It's still a 2v1. It's not like he can make himself vulnerable forever. If he could, he would have beaten everybody.
That's pretty badass.
You like the power you stole from Sid?
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
They brought a pet.
They brought a pet.
Is that a core? Oh, it fucking is. Oh, I fucking hate those things. Does that have lightning powers in this game? Actually, it might be something else.
Pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
The counter have high damage output. Yeah, but you're still Ifrit. You still have the power of several other gods. Like, I strongly doubt he can fucking beat you. And again, failing that, you also have Shiva on your side. Oh yeah, aside from DLC is out. Damn it, I need to buy that. Clive still can't summon Ifrit freely? Are you fucking serious? When Alex down Cole, the fight should have been over right there. Yeah. I can't tell if you're being fucking serious right now.
It's been 5 years. How can he not control it?
How will Clive do against Noctis? Currently, he'd get fucking trounced. But, well actually, early game Noctis versus early game Clive, I still think Noctis takes it because his actual warp ability is still better than anything Clive has at his disposal right now. The best you could argue is that Clive might be a better sword fighter, maybe. But I don't really see any evidence with that. Even with the Blessing of the Phoenix, Noctis still has better options. Because Noctis can just absorb that energy freely and then fucking blast it, like fucking blast it back at him.
More than enough bloodshed for one day.
can't summon Ifrit freely.
No.
Murderer.
You
All of our friends
They
are
used
dead
us as
because
bait.
of you.
Hate to kill you out of your stinking
They
hole,
used us
all
as
because you
bait.
couldn't just let
To
things
lure you
be.
out of your stinking hole. Because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think they'd know? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind.
For 5 years.
To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What you want is to be left alone every time you show your faces. It is we who suffer.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
But you're all fucking trash anyways.
Oh, he's fucking Jesus with a sword.
That's it?
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
You say so.
The gravity of the situation must be very easy to bear with no spine.
God damn, Kyle! You didn't have to kill him like that. Shit!
Did you like that one?
Dude, I can't tell who just died harder, Clive or Sid. Jill advised him not to use it habitually because it'll weaken him, aka making him die faster. Hey Kyle, who would be a better matchup for Megatron than Frieza?
Vilgax. Thematically, they fit better.
Enough bloodshed. There isn't enough until the entire army is killed, so Clive stop being a bitch and go turn to Ifrit so he can win the army. Dude, Clive is the biggest bitch I've seen in Final Fantasy protagonist so far.
We destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
I don't think there's a single protagonist that would come across like everything that he's done, and they wouldn't look at him and think you are a real bitch.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free.
You know what's sad?
What?
Alfie would look at him and be like, "Man, you're a bitch."
I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want.
God, is it just me or is this spelling it out too? Like, does this spell this out way too much for you? How many times does something happen and then we get like dialogue afterwards explaining exactly what happened and like what they feel about it?
Right over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
You see how the proper times abilities will call someone had to be the bitch? 16 protagonists in and someone had to be the bitch and it wasn't any of the female protagonists. Incredible. That's nice hideaway though. Oh my god, do we get to meet Mid? Please tell me Mid's about to show up right now. Please tell me we're about to meet Mid. Come on.
Okay, well, let's guess it right now. How many more time skips before the end of the game?
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Oh, good question. How many icons are in the game?
You think we're just gonna get to the point where he's an old fucking man?
No, I know enough about the game that I think he'll probably be Sid's age by the time the game's over.
So he's gonna be an old fucking man.
This was the last time skip. Alright, Sparta's claims was the last time skip. I call bullshit. Sparta doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. This might be his favorite Final Fantasy game, but he clearly wasn't paying attention to anything going on in it. Just leave us alone. Shut the fuck up, you branded. You don't get a voice until you can stand up for yourself.
Word of your adventures.
There you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning.
I doubt everyone is the forces had to catch me.
I doubt
Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us.
Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw.
None worth mentioning. Gav still off creeping an eye on the Republic.
None worth mentioning.
Should be back in the gun.
Keeping an eye on the Republican army.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
You can't work that one out. There must be better places in the heart of the gully edge. Bury your nose.
Must be better places in the hull of a gun.
This is where she chose to
Bury your nose in a book.
I'm sure she has her
This is
reasons.
where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh, that's funny. Damn.
That's just not intruding.
Back from your mission.
Trust I'm not intruding.
I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving
From your
cannot be
mission?
attributed to luck.
I'm beginning to think your habit of
One might
surviving
say the
cannot be
same.
attributed.
Kyle, who is this again?
One might say
I'll
the same
have
of
you
you.
know that only 4 attempts have
Vivian
been made on
Nightingales.
my life.
I'll have you know
And none
that only
was
4
especially
attempts
many.
have been made on my life.
I couldn't tell you.
And
She
none
wasn't
was
introduced earlier, was she?
memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of
So
my
hard to believe.
lessons?
Very well then.
Is that so hard to
Shall we
believe?
start with the state of the ground?
Very well then.
To absolutely no
Shall
one's
we start with the
surprise, she
state
finds
of the
herself at the mercy of
To
armies
absolutely
and
no one's
outlaws.
surprise, she finds herself
Well,
at the mercy
mostly
of armies and outlaws.
Though that's not for want of trying,
Well,
is it?
mostly armies.
But the
Though
real
that's not for
question
want
is,
of trying, is it?
how did we get here?
But the real question is, how did we get here?
Long though Sunbright's dominion over northeastern storm has endured,
Long though
recent
Sunbright's
days have
dominion
seen the
over
blight rest
northeastern
over
storm
her
has
land
endured,
for her growth.
recent days have seen the blight
For which
rest
reason
ever
she
more
has
land for her
continued to
growth.
wage war on her rival across
For
the
which
strait,
reason she
hoping
has
to claim
continued
what's
to wage
left in
war on her
pastures.
rival across the strait,
But
hoping
Odin
to
would
claim
sooner
less
pawn his
blackened
sword than
pastures.
relinquish out.
But Odin would sooner
And the
pawn his
Empire
sword than
pays dearly for
relinquish
every
Ash.
blade of grass bent
And the
beneath
Empire
somber
pays
cloud
dearly
winds.
for every blade of grass
Little
bent
wonder then
beneath
that
somber
Sylvester set
cloud
a sight
winds.
on London.
Little wonder then
Altogether
that Sylvester
easier
set a
target,
sight on
possessed of no
crystalline
less
dominion.
ether.
An altogether easier
It was
target,
5 years
possessed
ago,
of no less ether.
while you were busying yourself with the
It was 5
destruction of
years
Drake's
ago,
head, that the
while you
Empire
were
made
busying
its
yourself
move,
with the destruction of
subjugating its
Drake's head,
34
that
neutral
the
neighbor.
Empire made its move,
A nation which could
subjugating its
legitimately
34
claim
neutral
to
neighbor.
be the center
A
of the
nation which
world.
could legitimately claim
Certainly, there
to
is
be
no
the
better place
center
to stage
of
an
the world.
army.
Certainly,
now,
there is no better
the Holy
place to
Empire's
stage an
I
reach.
will flat out say
The Holy
Good
Empire's
Russian
reach
teaching was the only
spans.
that,
thing keeping them.
well, it is a little lame that fucking Final Fantasy 15 doesn't talk too much about the 10-year time skip all that much. I would rather have that than this.
Others reply in kind.
The
The Holy
Kingdom
Empire,
of Walloon,
the Dalmacian
and the
Republic.
Third,
See, I feel like this would have been better shown in a cutscene than explained like this. This kind of explanation would have been fine if this was a book.
We were literally there on the night. Why not show a cutscene of them invading the fucking, like, country?
Mm. But like, you understand what I mean? It's like that wouldn't be bad if this was like a book.
Yeah.
Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Return this volume to old clothes in the shed.
Right.
Tell him it was.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Wait, if you have a different historian, then what the fuck is she? She literally just gave you the history of what happened 5 years ago. What the fuck is going on?
News broadcaster?
Maybe she's just a parasite.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive.
I believe this belongs to
You
you.
were missed, as
Vivian
always.
asked me to return.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books
Ready?
faster than young Ted does
Our
lemon
resident
tart.
scholar devours books
What did I
faster than young
say?
Ted does lemon tarts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna defend her. She should not have existed in this game.
But alas,
I just skipped all of her cutscenes.
for such indulgent
Sparta, no!
That said, I have continued my search for mention of the
Without
creature
access
you
to
encountered
the
at
great
Drake's Den.
library, Oriflamme was the
Without access to the
I
great
regret that I
libraries
never made
of
the
Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret
How do
that I
you
never made
claim this game is like top tier among the Final Fantasy games if there's literally a character who you skip all their scenes for?
I'll send word to our
fear
associates.
it is not more
See if they
books
can't
that I
furnish you
require,
with more
but
books.
this one.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
There are still
Mayhap
libraries to the
we
north.
look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired.
There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the noodle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What? Moogles aren't in this universe?
Yet they laugh
Well,
far too little for one so young.
Yet they laugh
The loss
far
of
too
their
little
parents
for one
weighs
so
heavy
young.
on them. However
The
well
loss
they
of
hide
their
it.
parents weighs
I
heavy
couldn't
on
took
them.
much from us that night.
However well they hide
From
it.
some
Titan
more
took
than others.
much from us that night.
They wounded us.
From some more
They
than
are not
others.
quick to heal.
And the wounds that remain,
Such a plan all the
they
time.
are not quick to heal.
which is
we
why
must.
you must give them all the time they
Just
need.
as I must give you the time you need
That
to
we must.
recuperate.
Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Yeah, we'll be back soon. She gets the rest while I can.
Gav will be back soon.
I'm gonna call it now.
Some rest while I can.
Gav's not gonna be cheery. He's gonna be like a grizzled person with a stick up his ass now.
Yeah, he's gonna be super upset you weren't there and that Sid died.
Yep.
Back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like
Myself.
without it. What it was like
And it's all thanks to you, Ty.
myself.
The scouting did not still work.
And it's all thanks to you,
Before
Talia.
I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. After I left it on
Before I
your
forget,
desk.
a rider
I'll
was
just
here
go
with a
this.
letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
I'll look.
Artistolus.
And then you get some rest.
Alright. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I gotta say, man, Clive's really like fucking being real trash here, bro.
Could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Shit.
So like, I fucking hate you, Clive. I fucking hate you. Yeah, that sounds about right.
More memories. Oh, you got this Sid's crystal.
It's the only memories you have of him. That and depression, but the depression you can't see.
What does Gav have to say?
Whoa.
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalline Walker's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Look how far we've come. All that we have here, our
But
friends,
look how far
our
we've come.
hideaway, are they not
All that we
cause for
have
joy?
here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Pussy.
Knows this only too well.
Pussy. Bitch. Trash. Failure.
Burden I cannot bear falls to you.
Everything I thought I knew.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more
from the
than they
momentary
give.
comfort. We must
In
endure a
exchange for
lifetime of
momentary
pain.
comfort,
War after war,
we
lots
must
upon
endure a
lots.
lifetime of pain. War after war.
Someone get the Type Zero cast in here.
And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
Bruh.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that.
Clive, tell me you've at least smashed, bro.
That's no burden.
I know,
but
we're only here because
Try
Joshua
not to
gave us a
forget.
second chance.
We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
Wait, so he knows then?
Waste such a precious gift.
He has? Alright, he smashed? Okay, he's not a total failure then.
he did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
Oh my god, stop talking like that! Fuck!
What?
The reiterating of shit we've already seen, stop it! Cause it's not even like in a good character moment. It's just like they're trying to remind us, yeah, this happened. It's so fucking obvious and it hurts.
I know he will. And we must be ready.
It hurts because while Final Fantasy does do some repeating like this, it's usually not besides them not once in all time skip together. What? Wait, Daryl, wait on. Sparta said he smashed. Daryl, are you saying he didn't smash?
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
God, you are terrible at toast. Bro, Spar, you lie to me? Is Clyde just a fucking failure, bro? Damn, bro. You comparing this boy to Noctis? Bro, I wouldn't even compare his ass to Cloud. Bro, I bet his brother smashed at least.
And so the North
With
is
the blight
lost.
spread ever swiftly, your grace. But this
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly,
is
your
far,
grace.
far worse than we could imagine.
This is
only a matter of
far
time before
worse
the
than any
twins
could
are
have
no more.
imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Marches closer to its end, and here we chase shadows.
World marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows.
Well, maybe you should try and find Ultima then, you fucking bitch.
Are our efforts in vain?
Maybe you should try talking to your fucking brother sometime. Holy sh... I fucking hate these people. You said it's crazy infamous theory that when Cole sees Kessler's memories of the moon being in his pieces, it's actually just Kessler changing his memories to get Cole serious. No idea why.
Didn't mean to.
What was that, sorry?
Not at all.
Pentuin saying he had a silly theory that Kessler altered his memories to make the beast seem more dangerous than it actually was.
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
It's possible.
When you
It's a fun theory.
Smashing? God, Clive, you fucking disappointment. Again, he has.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Okay, so Daryl's saying he hasn't smashed. Sparta's saying he has smashed. I don't know who to believe. Sparta claims it's his favorite Final Fantasy game, but there's a character in it that he literally skips all the cutscenes for, so I don't know how much he actually knows.
Blood on it.
Hey, this old hack's still alive.
Go on then.
What are you gonna sell? You haven't gotten anything new! It's been 5 years for them, not you, dipshit!
They usually have new stuff. I think I've... Oh my god, no. The coral sword's actually better. Ugh, god. Shut up.
Finished, are you?
God, Sparta, bro. Clive better do some hard fucking 180s, bro. Clive's gotta stop being a bitch. To be fair, I skipped all the Corneo scenes in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, but you don't rep Final Fantasy VII Remake. Bro, that'd be like, yeah, bro, I skipped all the cutscenes for a character in Final Fantasy 15, even though I love that game. Bro, like, I think the most annoying character in Final Fantasy 15, I think is just fucking Dino, and I still don't skip his cutscenes. Granted, if I'm in a rush, I'll skip all the cutscenes in general, just, you know, get to the gameplay, but, like, you know, there's not a character I think I overtly, like, disliked in Final Fantasy 15. Bruh, this motherfucker better not show up in Opera Omnia, bro. Cause he's gonna be like, my life is hard, man. It's been like war, but like, you know, I was able to do something about it, but I couldn't because I couldn't control my power. Upgrades to Flame Tongue.
No, he's gonna have one of the antagonists slap him, and they're gonna be like, "Are you gonna take that?" He's just like, "Look, he probably had a point."
Sephiroth just comes in and stabs him. Yeah. Oh, it's Moogle.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled.
Clive's gonna show up and just bend backwards for literally everybody. And he's gonna be like, my world was at war. You guys don't understand. Squad Zero's just gonna slowly turn around and they're all just gonna look at him. They're just gonna look at him. Why does Clive suck? He doesn't stand up for anybody. He's incredibly passive. And to top it off, he's a failure in every capacity.
Doesn't stand up for himself either. And when he does stand up, it's usually in a verbal beating.
He's literally fucking done nothing like inherent. I wouldn't even say he's an active protagonist. He's incredibly passive. He isn't.
Shit happens around him, and he just happens to go with it.
Yeah.
We could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search.
I'm surprised he can even stand at all. You're right, with a spine that fucking non-existent.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
God, he's got such a deep voice too for a guy who's such a bitch. But where's Mid at? Where is she? Where is she? I was promised Mid. Where is she? Is she safe? Is she still Mid? The problem is that, like, I can't think of another Final Fantasy protagonist who I genuinely thought was a fucking massive fucking bitch at the very start. Now, to be fair, Clive has some reasons to be a little pissy about life, you know? He lost his kingdom. He thought he killed his brother, although he was kind of he was too much of a pussy to kill himself. You know.
To be fair, that's also kind of his brother's fault.
That is true. His brother could have said something in those 10 fucking long years. And the characters are acting a little too nonsensical with no reason behind it. The mystery feels very weak in nature. Compare.
So the original mystery they went for in the beginning, they dropped that shit like straight away.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what the main story is supposed to be thus far.
Well, because there were so many mysteries, it just got completely fucking taken out. And then we literally learned the name of the god in the same fucking cutscene they're demonstrated. That's not how you build up a threat. That's not how any of this is supposed to work.
Like the way you would build up Ultima, and you can see this in other Final Fantasies, you would drop their name once, and then you would hint at other shit that they've done or other stuff that they've caused.
Like Sid, for example. Sid's like, I know who you are. I won't let you have them. Okay, but why?
Well, this is the problem with Ultima. It's like, why does Sid know who he is? Why does Joshua know who he is? Why does no one else know who he is?
That's a good point. Yeah, how does? Well, I mean, I guess that's technically a decent mystery to make us ask why we're doing it. It just feels so cheap and boring. There's no excitement behind this mystery.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Honestly, at this point, the only character I like so far, or who I really think is actually nice, is Jill. But she's so fucking... She's too busy wanting to get on that fucking dick that she's not even her own character. I'm pretty sure at this point she failed the Bechdel test so fucking hard. Although I think the Bechdel test is stupid as a concept.
Yeah, look, the game has its fun moments and it has its really cool moments, but this is just not how you tell a story, especially in a game that's trying to be this long. Because at this point, we would have finished most of the other Final Fantasies. 1 would have been done, 2 definitely would have been done, 3 would have been finished, 4 would have probably ended maybe 2 streams ago, and 5 probably would have ended a stream ago.
It's just fucking
It's a fine game. It just doesn't have good pacing, and it drops its mysteries.
That's the thing about the pacing that's really fucked right now too. Because we went from a really emotional scene. Dude, imagine if after Sid died, you find out they're going to invade that area and you try to go stop them, but then you're stopped by Bahamut and then forced back. Imagine if they actually gave you a mission where they elaborated on what the fuck happened that night.
Well, here's the thing, even if Sid would even imply that something else is out there that's using the crystals, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to come to, is that Ultima is using the crystals to drain the world of its power.
Either that or Ultima is the crystals just draining them out of its power. You're going to find out Ultima is magic, probably.
Well, this is where I would like them to have pointed out, have Sid be okay, there's a malevolent force, or hint at a malevolent force that's using the crystals, or that are the crystals.
Also, I have to say this right fucking now, regarding the darker story.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Because apparently this is supposed to be one of the darkest Final Fantasies. Not quite.
Colluding with the enemies of the
Like, yes, there's a lot more direct death, but outside of those 2 side quests from earlier, there wasn't real. It's not really anything darker than normal.
Such is the law.
I would even go out of my way to say that, like, 2 and 4 are way darker.
Well, this depends on what you mean by darker. Like, is darker, like, physically seen it firsthand, or are the implications and the idea of the world not dark enough as is? Like, it depends on that one. Not to mention the M-rated cussing. So I know my brother fucking despises swear words in settings like this. I think that's why that's why he never went to Game of Thrones, because he didn't like them cussing. Because I think they do cuss in Game of Thrones. But I don't know. The game looks good. Gameplay wise, it looks good. Story wise, it's just not there, man. There's no emotional tension or emotion, because in real time.
Well, before you get to that, let me ask you the most vital part of the Final. Well, what do you think the most vital part of Final Fantasy is?
The story, the characters.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what is the story? What's the story and what's the end goal?
The story is you're a prince who lost his hometown, turned to a slave.
No. I'm not asking for Clive's backstory. I'm asking, what is the story? What are we aiming towards?
You have no goal right now. There's no pre-established goal or anything.
That's the problem, and I guarantee you we're at least halfway through the game, and we're meandering around,
Well, hang on.
doing like side quests and like what feels like side quests.
Let me check. Sparta, how far in the game are we? To destroy all the crystals? That is the story? Are you sure? Because they haven't.
No. That is not the story. That was introduced halfway through the game, and that's what Sid wanted to do. And we were only told about it vaguely, and we don't even know why he wants all the crystals destroyed, besides from, like, it drains power.
Yeah, this game kind of feels like a Witcher clone, both gameplay and maybe lore-wise. Well, this is where it gets kind of fucked.
No.
Witcher...
The Witcher has an actual story. 3 on its own has an actual story. 2 has an actual story.
About 30%.
The Witcher 1 has an actual fucking story.
Alright, so Sparta's claiming we're about 30% through the game. So that means that that's still not a good sign, though.
Well, by this point in the game, you should have a pre-established goal. You shouldn't wait until this far in.
I want one of those silver armors in real life. Dude, check out the armors in fucking Strangers of Paradise. Way cooler. Final Fantasy 6 is darker to me than 16. Yeah. Because this is the thing, is that a lot of the other Final Fantasy games did have darker themes in them. And darker things. They just weren't heavy-handed with it.
If only that were true.
The main goal the moment he joins Sid dying with a purpose, 30% okay, so 10 more streams or something.
Well, this is the problem, is that, like, you should have... What was the story before Sid died? Like, this is not good storytelling.
I'm gonna tell you right fucking now.
No. Like, let's do a quick run through of the Final Fantasy, and I can basically give you the gist of their story from the very beginning. Ready? 1. Warriors of Light are basically out to stop Garland and basically stopping all of the demons using the crystals to destroy the land. Simple. Final Fantasy 2 is all about stopping the Emperor from taking over the land and basically causing unneeded wanton destruction as he pleases. 3 is basically the exact same as 1. 4 is basically a giant plot about
It's
Um,
more so revenge, really, because you get betrayed at the start, then you basically go after the guy who betrayed you.
They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms.
And then
Kind
5
of.
is, well, you know 5, bro.
Five is literally like stop XDeath from coming back. Oh, XDeath's back.
I've gathered the bearer's remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not
And like all of these have like similar themes. They introduce what it's about from the start. You know what you're getting into from the very beginning.
I'll get someone to.
I'm just gonna say that,
Even 15 introduces you to like what the main like story is at the beginning.
it does. Once you're like 2 hours in, you get the main story and you go from there. The only side quest for the main story is ultimately just trying to get married. Now, I don't know, man. Because, to clarify, she's an icon. She can fight the other icons. And yet, he is not trying to change the world. He's hiding away. He's not even actively trying to change the world.
So the more I see the similarities, the more I'm gonna say this, and it's probably gonna piss Sparta off. This is basically the attempt. So this is basically if Tales of Arise fucking crashed and burned in storytelling.
Dude, honestly, I wouldn't even compare.
No,
this to
tell
Tales
me that I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. So far, Clive has not done anything. The game does look good, like gameplay-wise. Looks good. Visually, it looks great. Gameplay-wise, the Icon boss battle did look fun. That looked like the only bit of fun, though, in regards to what everyone's talking about.
Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Is Clive? Is he fucking, is he the guy from fucking, Castlevania's anime? Is he Trevor Belmont?
Wow.
He sounds like him, dude.
No. They have the same scowl, too.
Clive's motivation is to protect his territory, to kill Joshua's killer, and to adapt Sid's goal. Okay. So let's go through that real quickly. He didn't protect his territory, and he still's not doing it. He ran away with other people.
That was not his goal. His goal was to protect Joshua, not to protect his realm. That was his father's and Joshua's motivation.
He found Joshua's killer. He thought it was him, and he didn't even try to kill himself. So clearly he wasn't all that serious about getting Joshua's killer. And adopting Sid's goal because he has no will of his own. The irony of his character so far is, oh, we get to choose and die on our own 2 feet. You have made no choices for yourself, ultimately. I guess you could argue that he made a choice to join Sid, ultimately. But did he really make that choice, or was it thrust in front of him because fucking he literally saw people die right in front of him in the most comically evil way?
And he basically had, like, no choice.
I never want to hear a Final Fantasy fan ever say Final Fantasy 2 story is bad or the Emperor is a basic villain. Never again. Not this is what Final Fantasy is doing nowadays. Never again. Bro, Sparta, if you're still here, but I think you probably left for bashing the game so much, you better fucking hope that the real main antagonist of this game is gonna bust out some fucking next level shit.
You better hope that Ultima is a fucking god tier level, like, fucking antagonist. Because I swear to God, if we see Ultima once, and he's never, like, talked about it until, like, the arse end of the game where they have to try and, like stuff him in, I'm gonna be very upset.
I hope Ultima's not the final antagonist. That'd be so fucking lame. He's so fucking lame already. He's so boring. Someone's gonna absorb his power. I'm calling him right now. Someone's gonna absorb Ultima's power. There's no fucking way.
No, I'm gonna call it right now. he can't have Clive, so what he'll do is he'll take over Joshua, and then you end up having to actually fucking kill Joshua for real.
Well, no, you can't do that because that would mean Clive would have a spine at some point in the game. No, Ultima. Also, no, Ultima is boring villain. So there. Okay. Don't spoil it. Then we'll assume that better not be the main antagonist. Don't say anything, but that better not be the main antagonist, bro.
Well, I'm not looking at chat. I'm assuming they said the main antagonist.
No. Sparta's saying that Ultima is a boring villain. So I'm just saying that, like, if Ultima's your villain, bro, no.
No, I don't want to hear, like, after playing this, I don't want to hear anyone, and I know, like, Sparta, you did a lot of this, bashing of 15.
Yeah, fuck out of here. The fact that there were already people who were memorable in 15 in the first 2 hours says a lot more about this. It says a lot more about, like, just the lack of actual, like...
Well, you know what sucks? Is that out of everyone who's memorable, I only know, like, Clive, Jill, Sid, Joshua, and Gav. Everyone else, you might as well not even give them name tags.
Okay, so it's not... Okay, so based on what Sparta said, it sounds like this game will probably have, like, mini villain arcs, so we'll probably have, like, multiple villains to square up to Ultima.
Okay, so that's what this feels like. This feels like
Tales of Arise.
It's not one story. It feels like it's multiple stories fucking crammed in.
Dude, it's just Tales of Arise. We like, you had a fucking mini boss in every arc.
No, but at least that had a fully overarching, like, thing to aim towards in the end.
Yeah, plowing the girl. Bro, can you at least fish? Can you at least fish in this game, bro?
So shall the waters.
Ultima and FF14 is good. I have not played FF14. Look, man,
I don't have the time to sit through, like, 28 seasons of fucking an online MMO. I'm sure it's good. I just don't have the time or the friends.
We're gonna start an MMO journey, boys. We're gonna go RuneScape. We're gonna go old school.
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
Alright. Hugo Kupak is the best villain in this game to me because the others bore me. I mean, the girl at the start wasn't bad. It's just that, where's the agency in the women in this story? They all just feel so cock hungry, and that all of their motivation is based on getting more dick. It's so fucking weird.
I'm gonna say this, like, right now. This is very surprising for, like, a modern game. This probably has, like, the weakest female cast. Not in terms of power scaling. I mean, like, in terms of fucking, like, character.
I want to make this as clear as fucking day. Cindy might dress like a whore, but she has way more character and agency than any of these girls have demonstrated in this game so far. This is so fucking weird. I agree. Are we including the gay dragon on the female? What the fuck?
No one survived then.
There's also Ariana too. Yeah, but Ariana has character. She actually ends up adopting the Emperor's child in the book. She ends up becoming a stepmom alongside her 2 lieutenants who become, like, I guess, pseudo stepdads.
Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you, but it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
Look, ultimately, it's not a bad game. It just suffers from the modern problem that games have, where it's like it treats its viewers like idiots, and it holds their hand story wise,
Yeah.
and it's super like ham-fisted.
That's the worst part about it. Well, that and Clive. Clive is God. Clive, bro, a fucking spine.
What these black shields are doing is unthinkable.
Clive's mother is the one invoke emotion to me that is to murder her.
My mother obviously has a hand in this.
See, that's the thing about.
Well, this is the thing. They could have literally had that be the central, like, motivation for him, revenge against his mother.
But that's not even his motivation either. He's so passive about it. He's all like, "Oh yeah, my mom's committed
No.
suicide."
He talks about going to see her once, and then that gets dropped like a hot bag of shit.
Noctis is not a child in the novels. No, the Emperor of the Empire, the Niflheim Empire has a child, and Ariana ends up. No, dude, the novels. Oh man, dude, if you have not read the Final Fantasy 15 novel, if you like Final Fantasy 15 story, read the novel, because Ariana's DLC story is in the novel, and it's fucking good. Although canonically, Ariana does. This kind of sucks in the main canon. Ariana does die to the Blight. She does become a demon in the main canon. Yeah, well, one of the fucked up parts about the novel is it does kind of confirm what happens to several characters after the events of the 10-year time skip. And she gets turned into a demon during that 10-year time skip, unfortunately. Ariana actually tries to fight Arden, but Arden blitzes her in an instant and sends her flying off the skyscraper. I'm gonna say this, and you might get mad at me, but most of the sidecast characterization comes from the side quests. Well, Kyle.
But you tell me to actually get the full story of this, I have to fucking play the side quests.
No. In fairness, while that doesn't excuse a poor impression.
That's stupid, because not everyone wants to fucking go through all of the side quests. I usually leave side quests till after I'm done with the main game, so I have shit to do afterwards.
Noctis still dead in the novels? No, in the novel, Noctis lives, but magic is gone by the end of Final Fantasy 15 in the novel. Some novels good, sadly it's not the F15 game. Yeah. God. The official works I think I have here. Last comment? What's the last comment? Spider-Man 2 is almost out. Yeah, it is. I don't particularly care for it though. I'm sorry, CD. So don't expect us to play that on stream unless Kyle wants to play it. Also, you just passed a quest that gives you Chocobo.
I don't need Chocobo if I can like fast travel. Like yeah, if there are any like side quests.
So slow, though. No, I mean go on. It's just that like, damn.
If there are any like,
speed this up.
yeah, but like if there are any like real side quests that I need to do for some like actual character and motivation shit, which should not be put in side quests, let me know.
Final Fantasy 15 Swords and Gut Novel Volume 1 is on Audible. I don't think that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get the Dawn or the Future DLC for the actual game. Dude, if they would have put that DLC in the Final Fantasy 15, oh, it would have been fucking stellar. Oh, those DLC stories would have been fucking... Episode Ardent was already good, and that's the first part of the novel. Damn it, why the fuck did they waste their money on trash like fucking Forspoken? Damn it. Why, God? Why? To my understanding, this game is Sid goals that Clive's finish. That's fine on its own. It probably isn't. It's an unofficial novel, lol. The problem with Final Fantasy 15, and the biggest problem with it, is that in order to get the full story of Final Fantasy 15, you have to watch the anime, watch the movie, you don't have to read a book until after the events of the game.
You have to play Arden and Ignis's DLC.
Yes. Okay, so that's where it gets complicated, because like, if you're fresh to Final Fantasy 15, Episode Arden's a prequel. But if you play Episode Arden first, that ruins the twist of the game. So do you play it after the twist, or when would you play that?
There's a good lad. Where can I find these chocobos?
Also, the characters are also just so kind of like, they're so fucking bland right now. Sid was the only guy who really was like, damn, okay, this is a character. This is a fantasy character.
He's a hero to us locals. Don't worry.
Sure I will.
Know her when you see her, right enough. I'm sure I will.
Hiding from me.
Give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
And the more important is that Final Fantasy 15 Stories remake of Final Fantasy Versus. Unfortunately, yes, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll finish this side quest off and then we'll call it there. And I'll have to remember that now you can stream earlier, so we'll have a little more time to stream in the future.
Yeah, that's when I just really don't. So, I remember some people telling me that this story was like stellar.
Yeah, no, it is praised all over the place. Although, like,
But it's too start-stoppy, and it feels like arcs without trying to point out that there's arcs to it. And there's no overarching story. So the reason why Tales of Arise works really, really well is, while they have that arc structure, it overall fits into like a giant saga that you can piece together.
well, let's also not forget that Tales of Arise had a likable cast of characters that would actually talk to each other back and forth, and you would actually grow and learn to them. Because, did you really care that Sid died at all? Like he was probably our favorite character so far, probably for the rest of the game. But did you really like care that he died?
Not really.
Right? And that's okay to some extent, but it's not okay when you're focusing on so much that clearly the audience is supposed to care. Because again, both Clive and Jill cry when Sid dies, but canonically they only knew each other for like, what, a week?
Well, I wouldn't say a week, I'd say a couple of months, but the worst part is that we don't get enough interactions with them. Like, we can easily establish that, like, Clive and Sid like each other and are friends, but outside of that, I don't know why it would be any different to, like, say, Gav dying.
I forgot Sid died. Pimp Demon, don't say that. He died like 30 minutes ago. I will say I was not expecting Sid to die so soon. I thought we were gonna, like, stay. Because Kyle in real life has been playing this game now for, what, 12 hours technically? Maybe a little less?
Yeah.
I guess. Was Sid a companion
And again,
to your quest or no? He wasn't a companion half the time, was he?
no.
Yeah, I just don't fucking get it, man. Like, I'm not the best writer, but, like, these are professionals, bro. What the fuck's going on here?
Well, no, here's the thing, like, this is coming from a series that has made me care about characters. I have cared about most of the cast from Final Fantasy 2. I really, really, really enjoy the cast from Final Fantasy 4. Like, it's just really weird.
I think it's a lack of strong, definitive personalities. Maybe he should have been better characters in. Hey, Sid was good. Sid was fine. The problem with
But
Sid...
that's the problem, is that because he was the only good character, it sucked the life out of anyone else in the fucking room.
I was gonna say, the problem with Sid is that he was like that A-list actor, and everyone else just fucking B-listers. Clive? I'm picking the line AoE, DPS, lightning ability, or Sid. Also, surprised you're here, Daryl. I thought you'd be absentee again for a while. Not good enough for me to remember. Damn. Nah, the characters just don't quite feel like, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I think they feel too much like normal people, but I don't even think normal people are this indecisive or this much of a bitch.
Like, this is one of the things where it's like, okay, they feel like regular people, but that's not good. Yeah. You don't want that for a character, because normal people are boring. Normal people are forgettable.
That is true. You're absolutely right. Maybe that's where the mistake came in. Because there's no defining character traits for Clive that really stand out. There's not even like a one-liner. He doesn't even have a catchphrase or anything yet.
Like, as sad as it is, it's one of those things where it's like, you can't say that he's brave. He's an action protagonist that goes without saying, but he doesn't. The sad thing is, his most defining thing is the fact that he transforms.
Oh, it's your fucking chocobo. Bro, this is already more emotion than the entire story had beforehand. No, you're right. 2 sim villains, the top character to me in this game.
Wait. He isn't over. He isn't over. I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on.
I knew you would.
I will say Noctis and his companions, I'm not sure if they have the best chemistry in Final Fantasy in general, but they have really good chemistry.
Thankfully they did.
Well, it's also the fact that, like, when you're in the regalia, they will just casually talk to you.
They really feel like bros going on a crazy road trip. That is the thing I love about Final Fantasy 15. At the start, when you're pushing the car, they genuinely just feel like friends. And then, like, it's just... God, it's such a tragic fucking story.
Well, it's also one of the fun things when it comes to the Ignis DLC, where there's a literal boss fight where it's him trying to force Noctis to eat vegetables.
Noctis' car has more emotion than Clive. Hey, don't talk shit about the Regalia, bro. The Regalia and me went places, bro.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are.
The sad thing about them as well, trying to, like, kind of ground it in more of reality, is that the terrain is nice. It's just more boring than, like, most of the other entries in the series.
Also, can I just say that the dying wasteland areas are so boring? Like, the world's burning away, like, the world's being sucked out and drying and dying, but, like, the best you can do is just gray ash everywhere. Not like, I don't know, maybe mountains crumbling into dust or something, like, actually showing something cool.
Oh, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that the places that are alive, they're not lush. They're basically swamplands.
Yeah,
they're still the same gray and fucking brown.
That is true. The color palette is not there.
Like, I get it. It's supposed to look like medieval Europe. But even like games that try and go for that aesthetic still try and breathe like a little bit more life.
Real shit, bro. The two know themselves and know what they want. I'm picking Hugo and Barnabas over Clive and Jill. Yeah, Hugo wants his girl, and Barnabas, I don't know what the fuck Barnabas wants, but we'll find out later. Nah, dude, like, see, that's the thing, and that's what I've been saying. If you want people to care about your characters, you have to get to know them. The problem with fucking Sid is, while Sid is a better character and was a lot of fun, is that we didn't spend time with him. He was in cutscenes and that was it. Dude, the Final Fantasy 15 official guidebook I have right in front of me literally has like 20 pages dedicated to random conversations the party will have, and says they'll have way more than this. Because that's how you get invested with these characters.
Oh, like 15, I think is the closest to what that Final Fantasy has ever gotten to being like close to Tales in terms of like companionship, and it works disgustingly well.
It's because they
like there's a big reason why most Tales casts are just a lot of fun to travel with, because they all interact and have fun and grow.
Yeah, because they fucking know their nature, but they do it in a way that feels natural. Like, you can tell they care about each other to an extent. Or, well, actually, like, if you go with, like, Tales of Vesperia, you basically just adopted an entirely new family at that point. Maybe I should try 15. What do you think, Zim? I mean, you can try it out. So, what I will say about 15 in terms of negatives, because I know I suck off 15 a lot, is, its gameplay can get very stale. But that's
18 years.
What?
Read that.
What the fuck? Okay, so that means that you were in the army for 13 years, and then there was another 5-year time skip. Bro, how did this Chocobo not become part of KFC's lineup? Oh, sorry, I thought you were the one who made the Cars better character than Clive comment. I mean, if we're being honest, it does. Oh, God, and, oh, man, the final fight of Final Fantasy 15 was fucking peak. God, I love Final Fantasy 15's fucking story. It's not the greatest story out there, but damn does it do its job well. Honestly, the only times in recent gaming where I've cried because of a game story was Metal Gear Solid 5. I miss you, Iron Rhino. No, dude, I had tears in my eyes when I was killing my men because they were all my highest ranked soldiers. I'm like, no, I have to go get more of you. No, you were my reliable soldier. No.
If you got rid of all the people who speak that, can you avoid losing soldiers?
You cannot. And I got so mad. But you lose less soldiers. But so you played MGS5, so you know how the mission ends, right? How you get that one survivor and you he's still infected. So I go fight the last survivor, and he's the lowest rank there. He's a B rank. He's trash, but I'm like, okay, man, I killed everybody else. I'm getting you out of here, man. Fucking, you're a B rank. You and me are going places. And then he says, wait, boss, check me again. And my heart just sank. Bro, that destroyed me. I was like, no, please. No, let me have the B ranking, please.
Damn.
I was devastated. Because I spent so much time headhunting these people. I took them on the mother base to die. I think it's possible to skip. No, it's not, because you always have to capture someone in Africa, and I think the people you have to capture all speak Congo. Fucking Kikongo. Fucking bastards. Yeah, the other game was Final Fantasy 15, because that ending portion... It wasn't Noctis dying at the end that got me. It was the scene at the end of the credits where Noctis is talking to his friends one last time. That's the scene that got me for 15. Don't laugh at my pain, Daryl. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Alright, go ahead, save, and then we'll call it there for a day. I will say, though, I've had some great gaming experiences this past decade. Because Nier Automata, despite me not thinking the story was as impactful emotionally, was really fucking good. But that final boss in Nier Automata, oh man, that final boss was fucking spectacular. It was so fucking good. Oh man. I'm gonna say DMC5, fighting Virgil was great, really awesome. But it didn't really have the impact I was kind of hoping for. But that might be because it was spoiled to me. Maybe if it wasn't spoiled, I would have probably been a lot more fuck yeah, let's go. A little more gung-ho about it. Wait, you can just save wherever you want?
Yes.
Incredible what technology can do nowadays. Alright. At least Noctis with Luna Freya in the afterlife now. Yeah, it gets really awkward if the picture you chose was Cindy. No, the first picture I chose was Family 1. The Virgil Fine DMC file was pretty disappointing. Alright. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. There will not be a Devil stream this week, unfortunately, unless Devil wants to stream tomorrow in the morning. At which point I can host a stream in the morning and then you can stream at night still on your channel. If not...
If Devil wants to stream at night, then I'm happy to take a week off and just play, COD or watch him.
I have physical foes placed in the other ring. Alright, well I'll ask Devil if he wants to stream tomorrow. Because yeah, if he wants to, we'll do it tomorrow then at night. And on Friday, I'll check in with Mangler, but I think Mangler should be back to streaming on Friday. If not, I will stream Friday night some more Persona 3, because apparently you guys think it's taking me 2 years to beat the game. Why is Mangler awake at 5 a.m. in the morning? What the fuck is wrong with him? He's fucking awake. It's 5:30 in the morning. What the fuck is wrong with him? Alright, so, take care, guys. You guys have a nice night. Or, nice day. Yeah,